Joseph Ejercito Estrada is the 13th President of the Philippines. Joseph Ejercito Estrada, born Jose Marcelo Ejercito, April 19, 1937, is a Filipino politician actor who served as 13th President of the Philippines from 1998 to 2001, and Vice President of the Philippines from 1992 to 1998, and the 26th Mayor of the City of Manila, the country's capital from 2013 to 2019. In 2001, he became the first president in Asia to be impeached from an executive role and resign from power. The achievements of José Estrada start the pinnacle of his political career when he was elected President of the Republic in the May 11, 1998 national election with almost 11 million Filipinos writing his name on the ballot. His margin of victory was the biggest ever registered in the Philippine electoral history. His achievements of social PAOCTF of Presidential Anti-Organized Crime Task Force targets heinous crimes and crimes committed by men in uniform, created in order to implement and fast-track anti-crime and anti-graft and corruption action and adopt appropriate measures to ensure an effective and efficient anti-crime drive. Causes or directs the immediately arrest, investigation and speedy prosecution of crime syndicates, government officials and employees and their cohorts with due regard to constitutional process. Other achievements of social of Estrada, Minga para sa Mahirap, emphasis on the 100 poorest family as the basic target unit. The program includes provision of health insurance to 100 poorest of the poor families, medical assistance found to the government hospitals, sustansya para sa mga masa grant for community-based nutrition project, garantisadong pambata program. His achievements of economic of Estrada, the first is Farmer Trust Fund. Or achievement of these goals requires the voluntary consolidation and small farm operation into medium and large scale. Components of Farmer Trust retain ownership and little to properties and share in the income of the enterprise under an equitable arrangement. The second achievement of economic is Service Consortium, assist in securing capital resources or choosing by farmers or land rights holders, provide modernization requirements to put the enterprise's productivity at a par with international standards, and provide the critical arrangements for uninterest markets. And the third achievement of economic is asset full formation, or assets shall be placed under the trustee service of a reputable banking institution. The fourth achievements of economics is enterprise business plans. And the fifth achievements of economics is insurance coverage and exit option, or provide insurance protection to participating farmers and other groups in case of forced mergers or bad management, and also provide an exit option to the parties. The other achievements of economic is the agrikulturang makamasa o makapagbabagong program tungo sa masagana at maunlad ng pagsasaka at pangisda, geared at expanding and revitalizing previous productivity enhancements programs, protect consumers by ensuring the safety and high quality of food items. The next achievements of economics is Agrikulturang Makamasa project by the department address these three basic stacks. The first is increasing productivity and improving competitiveness. The second is the raising rural incomes and easing poverty. And the third is promoting food security for every Filipino. And the last achievements of economics is E-Commerce Act or Electronic Commerce Act. An act providing for the recognition and use of electronic commercial and non-commercial transactions and documents, penalties for unlawful as there and for others purpose, aims to facilitate domestic and international dealings, transactions, contracts and exchanges, and storage of information, to recognize the authenticity and reliability of electronic documents related to such activities to promote the universal use of electronic transactions in the government and general public. The achievements of political of Estrada is VFA of Visiting Forces Agreement, endorsed by government of Joseph Estrada and ratified by the Philippine Senate. Grants extraterritorial and extrajudicial rights to U.S. servicemen visiting the Philippines. Major step in the reconstruction of the U.S.-Philippines defense relationship. The contribution of Estrada administration in science and technology mentioned below. The first is the Philippines Clean Air Act of 1999 and Electronic Commerce Act of 2000, were the two major legislation that turned into sign through the President Joseph Estrada. Next, the sustainable improvement is ensured the Philippines Easy Air Act. This is designed to protect the natural resources and preserve the environment. Next, the Insurance of Corp or the Comprehensive Agrarian Reform Program turned into the wind with the aid of the Estrada administration that in the countryside facilitates the land's peasants. Next, 266,000 hectares of land were dispensed to approximately 175,000 landless farmers through the management, including the land owned by using the conventional rural allied. The contribution of Estrada administration in health agricultural sector shows substantial growth during his administration. He contributed land to landless farmers and increased the crop coverage for the landless farmers. Estrada promotes primarily health centers which are well equipped and provides free services.